So I picked up this 2014 Moto Guzzi California Special in 2017 from a gentleman in Southern California. He hadn't hardly ridden it at all. It only had 1,900 miles on it at the time. And when the stock rear tire wore out at about 6,500 miles, I decided to investigate what they call darksiding. This practice of putting a car tire on a motorcycle. I'd heard of people getting extremely large amounts of mileage out of one, and thought I'd give it a shot myself. So after a little investigating, I decided on this one here. The stock tire for this bike is a 270/16, and they don't make a car tire in that size, but they make one very close, which is 195/65/16. And so I ordered one, and $80 for the tire. Anyway, got here, and the wife and I installed it ourselves with some tire irons. Did manage to scratch the wheel a little bit, but not too badly. And that's been, right at 3 years ago that I put it on there. I've now got 14,000 miles on the tire, and although lots of people tell you you're probably going to instantly die putting one on there and, I don't know, cause global warming and a nuclear winter or whatever. Anyway, terrible things are going to happen if you put a car tire on a motorcycle, a lot of people say. And well, I didn't notice a whole lot of difference. The handling is slightly different, but it still corners great. In fact, cornering clearance has improved a little bit because of the larger diameter out at the outer edges of the tire compared to a rounded motorcycle tire. I've now got right at 14,000 miles on the tire. Had one gentleman tell me that I had gotten lucky. Well, I guess I've gotten lucky 14,000 miles in a row. But anyway, it rides great. The wear is almost non-existent. I don't know, I didn't measure the tread depth before I installed it, but I would estimate, just looking at it, probably got another 50,000 miles or so to go before it would be worn out. I'll probably replace it due to age rather than tread wear eventually. But am I recommending it to other people? No, I don't make recommendations, but so far I've been more than happy with it. Performance is great with it. I recently rode to Las Vegas and back, which is, well, it took a longer route there. It was about 950 miles to get there. It took 2 days to do that, and I rode straight back the shorter route, about 800 miles in 1 day. And the tire performed flawlessly. It rained on me the whole first day on the way down to Las Vegas, and this tire handles great in the rain. On the way back, it was nice and warm. No problems whatsoever. I initially set it at 34 pounds of pressure, and I've never felt any need to deviate from that. You can leave it over the winter stored. This last winter, the bike sat for about 7 months unused, and it lost 2 pounds of pressure, which is exactly the same amount that the front tires lost in that time period. Anyway, aired it up, and it generally doesn't lose any air. It works fine, works great. Is this a perfect solution? No, I don't think so. It'd be great if it was a little bit more rounded profile. And what I do think is it's a golden opportunity for some motorcycle tire manufacturer to basically copy this design and slightly alter it. The bead area is slightly different on car tire compared to a motorcycle tire. So that could be changed, and the tread could be rounded slightly, maybe built up a tiny bit in the center and shaved down on the edges. But anyway, it looks to me like a much better motorcycle tire could be made, and I'd like to see one of the manufacturers step up and do such a thing. Anyway, that's my experience. Take it for what it's worth.